What's going on there, guys? Jay here with Tap and Turn Gaming, coming at you with a little Fate Reforged product unboxing. So this video we're going to be taking a look at one of the intro packs from Fate Reforged. You know, we'll probably be doing a couple of these leading up to the launch of the set on Friday. Went to the Battlegrounds today. You know, they have these for sale during the pre-release, so I figured I'd pick up a few of them. So this one we're going to be taking a look at Grave Advantage, which appears to be the Sultai intro pack, and front and center there we get a nice foil Archfiend of Depravity. But we'll actually look at him once we get this opened up. But as always, you know, it includes 2 booster packs inside. Let's flip it over and take a look at the back here. So we get a nice picture there of the Archfiend from the front of the box, or on the card rather. And this one reads, "Burn into history, travel to the past of war-torn Tarkir. In this age, the clans clash in a desperate battle for survival against a shared enemy, the dragons. The choices made here will decide the fate of Tarkir." And this little paragraph here that we have for this particular deck, Grave Advantage. "Harness the power of death to gain ultimate dominance. Cast spells that load up your graveyard, then empty the catacombs to cast truly awesome creatures with the delve mechanic. Your creatures with high toughness will let you reap impressive rewards." So sounds pretty interesting. But the as far as the contents go, same as always with pretty much every other intro pack. You get the ready-to-play 60-card deck featuring a foil premium card, in this case Archfiend of Depravity, 2 Fate Reforged 15-card booster packs, a deck strategy insert, and a rules reference card. So that pretty much sums up everything here on the back. So let's crack this open and see what we have inside. So here's our deck, our 60-card pre-constructed deck with our foil Archfiend of Depravity. Open this up here. Here we have our 2 Fate Reforged booster packs. Probably the most exciting aspect of it for me anyway. We got our Fate Reforged strategy insert. Guess we can kind of open this up and take a look at it here. Got a nice nice picture of Ujin there. All things magic, all in one place. Then we get, you know, some little paragraph here boosting your deck. Flip it around here, we get the deck lists for actually all of the intro decks, which is pretty cool. So, you know, if you buy one of these, you know, you could take a look at the lists for some of the other ones, potentially, you know, say, oh, well, I want that card, I think I'll pick up that one. You know, so we got Unflinching Assault, Cunning Plan, Grave Advantage, which is the one we're opening here, Stampeding Hordes, and Surprise Attack. So, you know, pretty basic stuff there. Then the other thing that we got inside is the rules reference card. So, you know, if you're new to Magic, you know, you need some starting tips as to how to play. You know, this will give you the basics pretty much. So, alright, that pretty much wraps up the contents of this intro pack. So let's get this stuff out of the way. So first up, let's take a look at Archfiend of Depravity. He's a 5-cost 5/4 flyer. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, that player chooses up to 2 creatures he or she controls and sacrifices the rest. Just throwing that out, throwing this out there. This is going in my Kalia deck for sure. You know, that'll get around creatures with indestructibility, you know, whatever it may be. So I think he's really cool. I like him a lot. Plus a 5/4 flyer for 5 is pretty sweet. Generally, a lot of really good demons have some sort of, you know, drawback to them. This guy has absolutely no drawback to him. So, but without further ado, you know, seeing as we took a look at him, let's crack the deck open and see what else is inside. I'm just looking for that little tab that these usually have. There we go. Get it open a lot easier. so I'm not sitting here derping around trying to open it. Alright, so we already took a look at the Archfiend. That's really nice. This deck comes with a Hornet Queen. A lot of you probably know what that does. So, you know, Hornet Queen's really nice. Probably not going to talk about the cards from, you know, cons or any core set stuff. I'll stop and take a look at some of the stuff from Fate Reforged. But, you know, we have an Archer's Parapet, another one of that. We get a Highland Game, Satyr Wayfinder, Wall of Mulch, Carrion Crow, Kiru Bloodsucker, another Kiru Bloodsucker. Here's a new card, Merciless Executioner. He's a 3-cost 3/1. When he enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature, so he's basically a Fleshbag Marauder, just with a different name. It's the exact same card, just different name. So, you know, I like Fleshbag Marauder, so, you know, I like Merciless Executioner. Here's Abzan Beastmaster. It's a 3-cost 2/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest toughness or tied for the greatest toughness. So, you know, that's kind of cool. The fact that there's an Abzan card in this Sultai deck bothers me a little bit, but, you know, whatever. Here's Gravedigger, Sultai Flayer, Undergrowth Scavenger, Kiru Dreadmaw, Rotting Mastodon. Here's a new card, Sibsig Host, 5-cost 2/6. Zombie. When it enters the battlefield, each player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library in his or her graveyard, so that's okay. We got another one of that. Sultai Scavenger. Here we have a Gurmag Angler. It's a 7-cost 5/5 with Delve. So just a vanilla dude with Delve. Another one of him. Shambling Attendants. Jungle Hollow. You know, the gain lifeland. We got another one of that. A third one of that. And we're into some of the basic lands here. We got some swamps. We got some forests, and naturally I'd imagine we get some islands after that. No? Oh wait, no, this is a 2-color deck. My apologies. It's actually not a full-blown Sultai deck. But here we have Kintree Invocation. Here's a new card, Dark Deal. It's a 3-cost black sorcery. Each player discards all the cards in his or her hand, then draws that many cards -1. So, there's another tool for you Nekusar players. Is Rakshas's Secret, Scout the Borders, another Scout the Borders, Grim Contest. It's a 3-cost black and green instant. Choose target creature you control and target creature an opponent controls. Each of those creatures deals damage equal to its toughness to the other. So kind of like having them fight, except instead of dealing damage equal to their power, they deal damage equal to their toughness, so that's interesting. We get a second copy of that. Hunt the Weak. That's a reprint. Sudden Reclamation, 4-cost green instant. Put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard, then return a creature card and a land card from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad. We get a second one of that, and a Become Immense. So that pretty much wraps up the deck. Overall, not too impressive. I don't think I saw a second rare in here. I think it was just the Archfiend of Depravity. Oh, no, I'm sorry, the Hornet Queen. Okay, my bad. So, you know, we did get 2 rares. The foil Archfiend and the Hornet Queen. Hornet Queen's very, very nice, so that's the 60-card pre-constructed deck. Next up, let's crack these Fate Reforged booster packs, which is what I'm most excited about. So let's crack open this first one and see what we pull. For any of you that watched our little pre-review video of this set, you'll know that we're not too impressed by it. I mean, there are some pretty cool cards for Commander in it, you know, with the 10 new legends. And you know, we compiled a list of some cards that we thought were pretty cool. But, I mean, overall, I feel like it's just a very underwhelming set. But, so let's let's take a look at what we get in this booster pack. We get an Abzan Rune Mark, a Rakshas's Disdain, a Reach of Shadows, a Hooded Assassin, an Aven Skirmisher, Smoldering Efreet, Hunt the Weak, we saw that in the deck, Mardu Rune Mark, Formless Nurturing, get a Tysigur's Cruelty, Battle Brawler, we're into the uncommons now, Hero's Blade, that's a pretty cool card. I actually want to add that into my Zergo Helm Smasher deck, so we're going to put that off to the side. Then we have an Irration Warbeast, and for our rare we got a Rally the Ancestors, which was actually one of the cards that was on Derek and I's list of cards that we really liked from the set, but it's a 2-cost white instant with an X cost. Return each creature card with converted mana cost extra less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Exile those creatures at the beginning of your next upkeep, and then exile Rally the Ancestors. I really do like this card. Yeah, it does exile itself after you cast it, but the amount of time that the creatures that you resurrect stay around is really cool. Plus, it also doesn't say, it doesn't have like that clause on it where, oh, if they would leave play, they're exiled instead or anything like that. So if you have some shenanigans to, blink them out with a blink effect and they'll come back, they won't get permanently exiled on your next upkeep. So I really do like this card a lot. And then we get a Bloodfell Caves as our land. So, pretty cool. We get a Rally the Ancestors as our first rare. Let's crack open booster pack number 2 and see what we pull in here. Hoping for something good. Here we get a Refocus, Dowsing Gloom. I think that's a reprint from like Guild Pact. Will of the Naga, Abzan Sky Captain, Enhanced Awareness, Gore Swine, a Frontier Mastodon, Alesh's Vanguard, Defiant Ogre, Temur Sabertooth, Cloud Form, Wandering Champion, and a Arc Bond. It's a 3-cost red instant. Choose target creature. Whenever that creature is dealt damage this turn, it deals that much damage to each other creature and each player. So that's pretty interesting. Then we get a foil Swiftwater Cliffs. That's pretty cool. And then a Rugged Highlands and a nice little Spirit token. Alright, so those are our 2 booster packs from this Sultai intro pack. As far as the deck goes, I mean, a lot of the intro pack decks aren't that impressive, but, I did like the Archfiend of Depravity, and the Hornet Queen was very nice as well. So, 2 pretty solid rares. And, for our rares and our booster packs, again, we got that Arc Bond and the Rally the Ancestors, which I really like. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this little unboxing of this intro pack. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, throw it a like or a comment or a subscribe if you're not already subscribed to our channel. We really do appreciate it. And we'll catch you later in another video.